Hello student, it is the second day of lesson work and energy science standard 9th. What we have discussed in the previous lesson or in the previous session, we have discussed what is meant by work, physical activities, mental activities. In general sense, all the activities we are considering as a work, but in physics work has a special meaning. And what is that meaning? When you apply the force and there is a displacement of that object, then only it is said to be work has done. And finally we have reached one formula: work is equal to force into displacement. That is the formula we have got. Now the remaining part of that one we are going to discuss. See here, now we are discussing unit of work. How many units are there? Two. One is a SI unit, second is a CGS unit. So first of all, we are considering SI unit. What is SI unit? Work is equal to force into displacement. In SI system, force is measured in Newton and displacement is measured in meter. So work's unit is Newton into meter, and that was invented by Joule, and so it is known as Joule. So Joule means what? Newton into meter. So 1 Joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. Means what? Suppose this one is an object and you are applying force in this direction. What is force? 1 Newton force you have applied. So definitely when you are going to apply the force, stationary object set into motion. We have discussed that one into first lesson. So all that changes will happen. And if this object is moving, that means changing the place, and this is the displacement, and displacement is exactly 1 meter. That means because of 1 Newton of force, object displaces by 1 meter in the direction of force applied, then the work has done on this object is which one? 1 Joule. So maybe in the examination question will be asked like this one: explain or define 1 Joule. How to explain this one? See here, if force of 1 Newton we have applied on that object, and because of that applied force, object displaces by 1 meter. That means if force of 1 Newton displaces object through 1 meter in the direction of force applied, then amount of work done on that object is 1 Joule. Okay, after this one, come to the next point, which is that one: what is the CGS unit of work? Again same this, work is equal to force into displacement. In CGS unit, force is measured in dyne and displacement is measured in centimeter. That is, distance is measured in centimeter. So work's unit is dyne into centimeter. That is erg. That means 1 erg is equal to 1 dyne into 1 centimeter. Then same is that if you are going to apply force of 1 dyne, so force applied is 1 dyne, and because of applied force, object is moving in the same direction of force by 1 centimeter. That is the displacement. Then what is the work done on this object? That is 1 erg. So in examination 2, you will be asked one question: what is meant by 1 erg, or define 1 erg. So how to define this? See here, if the force of 1 dyne displaces, there is a displacement of object, displaces object through 1 centimeter in the direction of force, here force and displacement are in the same direction, then amount of work on that object is 1 erg. After this, we are discussing what is the relation in between, that is Joule and erg. So see here, what is the formula we have learned? Work is equal to force into displacement. Then work is measured in 1 Joule. That means Joule into erg we are converting. 1 Joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. So we know that well. See, what is the answer here? 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. That means 10 raised to 2 centimeter. So first of all, we are going to convert this, that is 10 raised to 2 centimeter. Now what about this Newton? 1 Newton is equal to 1 lakh dyne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 10 raised to 5 dyne. So write it also 10 raised to 5 dyne. So see here 10 raised to 5, 10 raised to 2, that is equal to 10 raised to 7, that is dyne into centimeter. So what is dyne into centimeter? Dyne into centimeter is erg, and so 10 raised to 7 erg. So what is the finally we are getting? 1 joule is equal to 10 raised to 7 erg. That is the final relation we are getting. End of last session or previous session, we have discussed work done. How are they? Positive work done, negative work done, and the zero work done. Once again, we are going to discuss this one. See here, if theta is 0 degree, then there is a positive work done. If theta is 180 degree, then it is called as negative work done. And if theta, that means angle is 90 degree, then it is called as zero work done. Positive work done 0 degree, negative work done 180 degree, and zero work done, that is 90 degree. I am explaining this one. See, one by one. If object is this one, this is the object, and you are applying the force. So this is the force one, which is perpendicular to this surface of an object. And because of that, see here, displacement is also in the same direction. Displacement is also in the same direction. So both the lines are parallel. So parallel lines are overlapping lines, do not having any kind of angle, so 0 degree. And so when such condition is there, or when force and displacement are in same direction, that work done is called as positive degree. So what kind of examples we can consider here? See, one car is there. Suppose one car. Anyhow, don't focus on that region. Car is there on the plain road. Or how is car? It is a steady position. And one person, see here, one person is pushing that car from behind. So definitely force is in this direction, and displacement is also in same direction. Second, the person, example, one trolley is there, like this one trolley we having, and the one person is again pushing this one. So force is in this direction, and displacement of trolley is again the same direction. So such kind of examples is example of that is positive work done. Now what about the negative work done? See here, when we are considering one object, if you apply the force in this direction, though you are applying the force in this direction, object is moving, object is still moving in this direction. How it is possible? For example, see, one example we are considering here. The same car is there, a little slant or slopey road is there. So see, this one is a car. Okay, consider this is a car. Because of slope, the displacement of this car, I am using the red pen here. See, displacement of car is in this direction, and one person want to stop that car. One person want to stop that car. So force is this direction. Sorry, it is a force, and here we having the displacement. His force is not able to stop that car, and so displacement is there. When we consider the force of this person, the force is in this direction. See, force is in this direction. Okay, and opposite direction what we having, still it is displacement, because his force is not enough to stop the car. and so that is the displacement. So what is the degree here? See here degree is of 180 degree. Such kind of regions can be considered as that is negative work done. Last time also I have explained one example. In picture film, which one? Bahubali, that Ballal Dev is holding the horn of that bull and he was pressing the bull, he is forcing the bull towards forward direction, but because of large heavy, okay, that example we are discussing now. See, Ballal Dev is forcing that bull towards forward, but whose force is more? That bull's force is more, and so Ballal Dev is moving back. When you consider from Ballal Dev point of view, he is applying force forward, but bull is moving backward. Getting? So it is opposite to this one. But when the same example, if you are thinking from the side of bull is forcing that or applying force on the Ballal Dev in this direction and Ballal Dev moving towards forward direction. So from the point of view of bull is forcing or applying force and displacement of Ballal Dev is in the same direction. So from the bull point of view, positive work done is there, but from Ballal Dev point of view, negative work done is there. Is it clear? Okay. Third one, zero work done. What is meant by zero work done? See, suppose one object is here, object is still moving in this direction. That is the displacement. And force is in this direction. That is the force. So here perpendicular force is there. See, this is the perpendicular force. So 90 degree. And such kind of forces or such kind of incidences are called as zero work done. One good example of that. See, one person, he is holding one packet and moving forward. See, concentrate more on this example. The person is moving towards this direction. That is displacement of object. Getting? But see, the object which is in the hand of that person still experiences the gravitational force, and gravitational force is towards downward direction. So here we having perpendicular or not? So when you are going to consider this person's point of view, he is applying force towards upward direction. He is holding or not? Getting? And again pushing towards forward direction. If forward push is there, displacement is also same direction, positive work done. But what about this one? See, gravitational point of view, gravity is pulling that object down, but still that object is moving towards forward direction. So perpendicular 90 degrees there. So such kind of work done is called as what? Such kind of work done is called as zero work done. Okay. One combined example we are discussing. See, there are two people. Person number one object, and person number two. That is the second one. A, B. So one force, that is F of A, means force applied by the A person. Now force applied by the second person, F of B. At the same time, again one force is acting on that one, that is force by gravity. So how many forces are there? Three forces are there. Now person A is little stronger. Then consider this example from A person's point of view. He is applying the force, and so see, this is the direction of displacement. So from A point of view, see, I am writing here A, B and G. So you have to tell me what kind of work is there. Same example, mixture of all these incidences. For person A, applying force and displacement in the same direction, so angle is 0. So for person A, there is a positive work done. Okay, for person B, he is applying force, but still that object is moving because A person is little stronger. So for B, force applied and displacement are in opposite direction. So it is negative work done. Okay. And what about gravitation? Gravitation also working there. So gravitation is pulling that object downward, but still object is moving towards forward. And so from gravitational point of view, यहाँ हमें अलग अलग एंगल से हमें सोचना पड़ेगा. Don't mix all these people at the same time. So for gravitational, there is a zero work done. Let's discuss example given in the textbook. See, figure A, figure B, figure C. What is in the figure? One cup is there, one glass is there, and it is attached to the thread and nut hand here. So as nut having mass, definitely earth will pull it down, and so the string will be pulled this one. So it is a force. So definitely as one side force is there, so we will get here displacement in the same direction. Definitely displacement in the same direction. So here angle is 0. So theta is equal to 0. So definitely here what we are going to get? Positive. So why this glass has moved? Because of applied force by this nut in the form of string. Second one, here same condition, but here one ruler we having. So see, because of ruler, the glass, it will stop the glass. Glass will be moved this side, but this ruler is applying force to the side, that is frictional force. So definitely forces are opposite to each other. So here theta is equal to 180 degree. And so as theta is equal to 180 degree, negative work done will be here. Okay, now here see, both the nuts are applying force on this glass, and because of equal forces, the glass will not move. As here displacement S is equal to 0. So see here 90 degree will not work here because force is from both the sides. Getting? So S is equal to 0. So here we are getting 0 displacement. And so as displacement is 0, definitely 0 work done will be there. 0 work done is going to happen within these instances.